Hello everyone, welcome to the another video on Power Platform. So today we are going to see about how to create PI Check Agent in the Copilot Studio. Okay, so this is one of the blog published by Priyaranjan KS. He is one of the MVP, Microsoft MVP. So he have published a lot of use cases in Copilot Studio, and today we are going to follow one of his use cases. Okay, so this is the use case you can see here. So user can first give his medical ID and what are the information they want to check in the healthcare system, and which are the fields have the PA information. So they will enter the medical ID, then they will choose what are the information they want to check, like a name, credit card, and SSN number, and a pre-existing condition, etc. So if they click the check GDPR complaints, then Copilot will connect with the data was table. Then it will filter out the table, and based on that information, it will pass to the a Copilot, sorry, a prompt. Then finally, it will mask all the PA data based on the checkbox. Okay. So for example, this user is mentioned the medical ID is 15, and it will check in the back end the data was the name, credit card, what are the informations available in the data was. It will apply the some mask if they found any PA data. Okay, so this is the use case we are going to build today. Let's move on to the Copilot agent. Okay, let's sign in. Okay, I will click agent, then new agent. Okay, then give create an agent to check PI data exist exists in the healthcare system, like data was. Okay, so I just submit here. Okay, great. Now let's determine the name for your agent. How about healthcare PA checker? This is fine. Yeah, yes, name looks fine. Okay. Okay, now you can see here it is showing healthcare PA checker. Okay, now we have mentioned some basic parameter for our Copilot agent. Let's create the create right now, and later on you can update the instruction and description, everything. It will take a few seconds. Yes, this should be good. You can see here the name of the agent is healthcare PI checker, and description is this agent is designed to check for the existence of PA data in the healthcare system, like data was. It ensure sensitive information is handled securely and follow the relevant privacy regulations. You can check this description, and based on your requirement you can update it. Okay, for now I will go ahead and enable this. Okay, this orchestration, use generative AI to determine how to respond the user and events. Okay, it's in the preview. You can enable this, or even you can go to the settings, click on the generative AI, and here you can choose this. And here you can, based on your requirement, you can choose the moderations. Okay, for now I disable the premium features. Let's save this. Okay, so this is fine. That let's close this. Okay, you can see here the orchestration is enabled right now. Let's go and create the topic right now. Okay, so before create the topic, let's move to the create new table in the dataverse and create the new table for customer details. Okay, so I want to create a table using the Copilot. Okay, so this is okay, create customer details. So let's keep a simple table. Create custom details with the following name. The medical ID I want the auto generated, so I will remove this for now. And name precondition and additional details should be fine for now. Okay, and just one table is fine. And I choose one table in the settings. Then I click create here. Okay. Okay, this should be fine. Let's check some data here. You can see here name, pre-existing conditions, additional details, and email, phone number, data for gender, etc. You can include some details in the additional details like credit card information, etc. Okay. So what we will do, we will go ahead and create that. We will click on the save and exit. Okay. So the table name is customer details. That is fine. Okay. Let's open the customer details table and go to the edit. Okay, you can see the basic details of the patients. Okay, now I want to include the new column in the name of medical ID. Okay, medical ID with auto generated number. So it should be start from 10001. Okay, this is looks fine. I click save here. Okay, now we have the medical ID also. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I just drag and drop into this first column. Okay, I'm just copy pasting some of the information to create the some sample values for my table. Okay, so that else we can't see the demo, right? So in the additional details I will keep some information like credit card number with 12 digit. Okay, then some date of birth and change the male to female and is active is enabled, and you can keep some phone number else that also fine. And here I will mention hypertension. Okay, not sure why it is still showing different. Okay, let's edit this. Auto number optional, not business required, and the string number prefix is not required. 4 digit number of digit, maximum number of digit 4. Seed value is fine. I mean, it looks fine only, but not sure why it is. Okay, I will save this. I will try to recreate one more time and see whether it is generating the auto, number for the medical ID. For now, let's keep this as a simple for the demo purpose. Remaining, I will remove all the existing, patients details. just one patient is fine for the demo. I will remove this existing auto generated one. Okay, I will do the refresh. I will cancel this. Okay, I will do the refresh. Oh my god, again it's removed the old one as well. My bad. We can't go back, right? So I will create the new one. Okay, so Emily Johnson. Okay, I have created another profile for testing, so this would be fine. And if you look at this, it have some sensitive information of the credit card number. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a topic in agent, Copilot agent. Let's go to the topic and tell let's create using create from the description with the Copilot. And this should be, we can keep PII checker. Okay, so let's user check for the PI information like name or SSN number and credit card and pre-existing condition from the customer details table. Okay, this should be fine. Just create on the click on the create button. Okay, now let's go ahead and create some adaptive card get the informations. Okay, so this is the designed adaptive card you can see here. So user need to enter the medical ID, so that should be 10002, and they need to tell what are the information they want to check for the GTR complaints. Okay, for name or credit card, any social number or pre-existing conditions. Okay, I'm just copy and pasting here this adaptive card design. Click on the as with adaptive card here and double click the that media and you can paste it here. Okay, so it supports still 1.5. So we have created a record with 1.5 version only, and some of the images is not loaded here due to the some access issue. But you can upload your adaptive card images in Azure storage, then you can refer here. Okay, so let's run this now. I'll click save here to check how the adaptive card looks like. Okay, I type PPI checker. It should show the GDPR PI checker. Okay, perfect, right? So here we can give our medical ID and we have to choose what are the information we want to check in the database table. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Create our agent with the further steps. So if we get all this information, kind of true or false value in the checkbox, then I want to pass that information to a prompt, right? Before that I need to fetch the user information. So I click on the add node here and go to the add an action and click on the connector preview and list row present in the table, or you can just type here to check what are the options we have in the database. Okay, list row from the selected environment. Okay, you can choose this and then it will ask to pick our connections. If you don't have any existing connection, you can create the new one. Okay, so it chooses my existing connection. You can create if you don't have anything right now. Then we will get the all field ID. Okay, So you just click on the edit column here and gets the relevant logical name for the each columns. Okay, so I will create one notepad and I keep saving what are the informations I want for the database table. Okay, so cancel and go to the edit column for the name and get the name, logical name for the customer details, then additional details, logical name. Likewise, you can get what are the details you want from the table. Okay, so for now I'm just picking only the very mandatory details to check the PE information. So this should be fine for now. Okay, name, medical ID, additional details, and a pre-existing connection. Totally four. Okay, one, two, three, four. This should be fine. And let's change the table name. Healthcare or patient details. Let's keep the patient details. No, patient details. Okay, it should be fine. Let's go back and take click on environment. So environment is EAP developer, and let's take the table name. It will take a few seconds to load all our tables name here. Just type here, okay, so that it will show the filtered information. Patient details. This should be fine, and you can paste all the selected columns. What are the columns you selected? So these are the some selected columns. Okay. Okay, so these are the column I want to fetch from the dataverse table in my environment EAP developer. Okay, then how we can apply the filter here? So you have to use concatenate and CR 640 medical ID, or maybe I will just copy paste this. Okay, medical ID equal to topic medical ID, right? So where is the topical medical ID? It's here. You can see the six output values, right? So medical ID here. So what I will do, I will cut this again and go to the formula and you can paste it here. Okay, here you can pick the topic ID, just type topic and you will get the medical ID here. Okay, okay, now we will get the filtered patient information in the list records with organization. Okay, let's paste it here directly first to test that. Okay, let's save this now. Meanwhile, I will type PII checker here. Now it will show the adaptive code. Okay, where I need to type 1002 and what are the information you want to check in the dataverse. So those information you can click on the checkbox. Okay, I will click name and credit card and check GDPR complaints. Now it will fetch the 1002 patient details from the dataverse table and it will show the output in the message. Okay, let's do that. You want to leave it? Okay, that's okay. I will reconnect this again. Okay, it is show it's not connected. Click on the connect. Make sure you enter the right credentials and pick the right account. Click submit and refresh now. Just wait. Okay, it is refreshed. Looks good. And now let's click on the retry. Okay, you can see here it returned some information. Okay, with the JSON format, that's okay. We will play that further on the JSON values. You can see the value here: Emily J Johnson and other information, pre-existing conditions, asthma, and let's check the any other information it have created on time zone. Where is the additional details, right? Credit card informations. Okay, here you go. It have the credit card information as well. Okay, now we want to pass this information to the AI prompt to understand what are the PA data which contains, and based on that AI prompt will help us with the masking. Okay, before we create the AI prompt, let's do a little bit of workaround to make this filtered values. Okay, we need only the few of the parameters in the complete information. So for that, let's go ahead and create some set variable here. Okay, variable management, and let's create a set variable. Let's keep this as where customer details. Okay, so just double click on this, where customer details. Save. Now let's filter this JSON data. Okay, so let's take the or let's create the new one. Create a new variable. Click on this and keep this as where filtered table. Okay, where filtered, sorry, filtered. So it's a preview environment. Don't expect it should work all times perfectly. It is flickering when I enter the values. Okay, each and every characters it is loading. So I will quickly type tables, filter where filter tables. Okay, it have one error, that's fine. Here you need to get the details from the previous where customer details, right? So click on this and go to the formula, and you can apply the for all loop, and the topic is where customer details. The customer details, you have this details. Okay, the customer name. So what is our field? So it should start with CR640, right? 640. I will paste this again. 640, or you can expand this, and you can remove this and see what are the details you have here. Okay, so here you have to choose the name and medical ID, medical ID, and pre-existing conditions, some additional details, right? Where is additional details? Come on, customer details ID, additional details. Okay, perfect. So these are the information I want to get from the where customer details. Okay, so this information I want to pass to a prompt. Okay, let's see how it looks. Just click on the insert. Okay, now let's bind this information and see how it look like. Okay, previously it shows like this, right? Now let's remove this and bind the value from, click on the message variations and pick the variable from here. Okay, so this should be where filter tables. Click save and re-trigger your agent topic by typing PI checker. Okay, just type one, sorry, here 100 000 2 and click all the check boxes. Okay, check GDPR complaints. Now you can see here it filtered all the informations and shows only what are the informations we need to pass to the A prompt, right? Previously it looks like the very big lengthy JSON. Okay, now we filtered the required parameters. Okay, let's continue with our topic. Or maybe we can create one more variable to make our A prompt in easy way to understand the this information. Okay, uh, again create a set variable again, and here you can keep this as a serialized data. Okay, serialized data, and in the value you have to concat, okay, all the this topic where filter date table informations like name, medical ID, preconditions, etc. So again go to the formula. I paste all this information in the YouTube description. You can take all these formulas. Okay, just expand this and just you know change only the where customer details. Maybe the some case sensitive. That's what it is not showing. Um, concat. It is not working. It's showing some error. That's okay. Let's check one more time. Where customer details, not was customer details here. We have to choose the table here, right? Filter table, right? Where filter table, name, medical ID, pre-existing condition, additional details. Okay, click insert. Now you can bind this value to the agent and see how it look like. Okay, just see the difference. Okay, where is the seed list data? Now it's look like in the string. Now let's reset the agent and type PI checker and type your medical ID too and check all the check boxes and click the check GDPR complaints. You can see here, right, the name and the medical ID and asthma credit card. Okay, this information should be fine to pass AI prompt. Okay, now let's create the AI prompt. To create the AI prompt, you have to click the add node and click on the add an action, new prompt. Okay, to save the time I already copy pasted this prompt in my notepad. I directly paste it here, and I will give this prompt to to all you guys in the description. Maybe you can copy and paste in your prompt as well. It should work. Okay. So you have a record containing the following information. Okay, here you can just give a space and type the slash. You can get these options text. Okay, this you can give this as user informations. Okay, user information, and click add input, and the remaining information we will get from these checkboxes, right? So it should be a true or false. Okay, so first you read this all the prompt and try to understand. You have a record containing the following information. That should be like this. Okay, Emily Johnson and 102 asthma credit card, etc. And based on the user selection, extract only the specified PII fields. That means you already have the all the parameters, or maybe the column names, or PA fields, right? So whatever the user selected here, right, it should get the true or false here. So the prompt is saying based on the user selection, extract only the specified fields. Okay, the user has provided the following preference. Okay, so here we have to bind the true or false value. The user chosen the adaptive cut. Okay, so here you can keep this as a name. Here existing condition or pre-existing conditions, and here SSN, SSN, and credit card number. Okay, so if you look at the prompt, please extract and display only the data field where the value is true. Okay, so we will going to pass wherever the user mentioned check the checkbox, we will pass that as a true. If they not check, that's we will pass as a false. Okay, so please extract the display only data fields where the value is true. Okay, so ensure that response includes only the requested information and exclude any fields marked as false. Okay, even though we are fetching all the information from Dataverse, we are not returning back to the customer wherever the customer choose uncheck the any specific parameters, right? Now let's check this. Okay, now let's check this information with Emily Johnson 1002 asthma and credit card details. And here you have to pass true or false value. Okay, true. Let's keep all the names true here. Okay, all the options true. And this we can keep this as a PII checker agent prompt. Okay, now let's test this. You can see here name no PII data, pre-existing conditions. Okay, maybe we have to differentiate this information so that you know a prompt should understand this. Okay, medical ID, pre-existing conditions, This should be fine. Now you can test this. Okay, you can see here. So what are the PI data found? It is automatically applied the mask here. Okay, so you can read the complete prompt here. For example, if user selected the name, precondition, existing condition, SSN and credit card, written the name, charge, the mask, pre-existing condition, diabetes, not, with some mask, and SSN number with mask, and the credit card number also with some mark. Strictly ensure that you mask all the PA data returned using asterisk symbol. If no PI value is found for any particular field, mention no PI data. That's what in the SSN number it shows no PI data here. Okay, ensure that you have provided output for each of the fields which has a value true. Again, we are saying what are that user click the some checkbox. Make sure it returns only those informations. Okay, for example, I'm going to send false this. Okay, for maybe not the credit card. Okay, now it will exclude this information, credit card information in the response. Okay, maybe it is not properly working, but let's change the LLM model to 4.0. Sometimes it will work more accurate than mini. Okay, so let's go back and check this again. Credit card, SSN, pre-existing condition, and name. Or maybe we'll play with the name also. Let's see how it works. Okay, so now this is working fine, right? I have excluded name and credit card. Now in the response, it excluded the both. So what are the information we want to check for the GDPR compliance? Those information we are passing as a true, remaining else or everything as false, right? So let's include the credit card information as well. Let's see, we will get the credit card information here. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Now it is working fine. Now almost fine, right? So let's click the save here, and we will pass the required informations. Okay, so pre-existing condition, let's take from the true or false value from this topic, right? So topic check conditions, topic name, we will take from the existing topic name where it is check name. Yeah, topic check name. And similarly we have to select for SSN credit card. Okay, so credit card, now SSN, now user information here from where serialized data. Now we will get the output in the prediction output. This information we have to pass to the agent. Okay, let's create the new variable here. Let's keep this as where prediction, where predictions. Okay, the same information we will bind it here as well. No, let's click this again, or you can click basic card as well, where you can bind some images as well. I will keep this as a PI checker, PI checker results, and the text should be from where prediction, right? So let's take from the topic where prediction text, right? Perfect. Let's remove this. Perfect. Okay, I saved this, and let's refresh. Now let's click on the PI checker. We will type as a PI checker, and session get started, and we will get the adaptive card. I will type 1002 10002, and I will select all the informations. Okay, I check GDPR compliance. You can see the results here. Awesome, right? So this is how you can create the agent. Even it will interact with all your existing even healthcare systems as well, and it will find out where the PE data is exist in the healthcare databases. Okay. Hope this video is helpful for everyone, and we will meet up again with another interesting use case. Thank you so much for watching.